Let's start with data class in Kotlin. See, in Kotlin, a data class is a special type of class designed to hold data. A class in Kotlin, it is created specifically to store data. Okay, so for example, let's say in general, what we do in general, if we want to create a class, then we create like this, correct? Simple class like this. Here, let's say the constructor needs some parameter, then we can write like this, name string. Okay, so like this we create. But in case of data class, if you want to make, then you need to use data keyword first. Okay, then user like this, and nothing is required. But here inside this one you have to give the properties. Okay, so this is the syntax of data class. Now we use this data class to store values. For example, here we'll be using username, we'll be storing username. Okay, but you can use this normal class also, but this data class has some inbuilt methods. For example, this data class has toString, equals, hash code, copy, component, and this type of functions are already there inside the data class. Okay, but in simple class you will be not able to find all this class. You may find, let's say, a toString function you can find inside this one also, inside this one also, but the things are different. For example, let's say, see, well, I will be creating one object of user. Okay, so user, okay, and here we need to pass name, correct? So let's say I will be passing ABC as a name. Now let me print user dot name. So we can print it, there is no any issue. You can do it using simple class also. See, ABC is getting printed. Now instead of this one, if you can take simple class, let me change the name of the reference variable also. Now same thing will be printed, there is no any difference. See, ABC is getting printed, but there are difference with other functions. Let's say toString function. For example, here let me call the toString function. Okay, this toString function is there inside this normal class also, but there is a difference with the data class toString function. For example, see, if I use simple class, this normal class toString, it is printing like this. See, I am printing toString, I am calling this toString function. Okay, here toString function is there internally. Okay, no need to create, but at the output see, it is like this. But instead of this one, let's say we are using data class. Okay, and let me call the toString function of the data class, then you will be able to see the difference. See, it is printing the things. See, user, then name is there, ABC. Okay, but in case of simple class, it was printing some value which we cannot understand. Okay, so this is a simple example. See, this type of functions are there inside user class. Okay, inside this data class. So these are the functions actually: toString, equals, hash code, copy, component, and copy. Let's say I will be using the copy function. For example, user1. Let's say this is user1, and we want to make a different object. Okay, well, user2. Now we can copy all the values from user1 using the copy function. See, I am calling the copy function. Okay, here we will be not able to see the copy function inside because it is internally built. Okay, that's why we are able to call user1 dot copy. Now let me print it, user1 dot name, same thing will be printed. Okay, so this is the use of copy function. We can copy all the values. Okay, this is the copy function. Okay, the third thing, so toString function also we have covered. Copy function, this hash code we generally don't use, component and also we generally don't use. Equal function you can check. See, user1, okay, let me like this. See, let me two object I will be creating. Okay, object 1, object 2, this is the second object. Now there is a function called equals dot equals. Okay, equals. Now here we can give the second object. Now this equals function will compare the values of the object. Okay, so it will give true. See, true is getting printed because it is comparing both. Okay, both values. Let's say I will sending x, y, z, then it will give false. This is equals function, this is coming from data class. See, it is giving false. Okay, and instead of this equals you can write equal equal also. Okay, same thing here. Internally this equal equal will call the equal function. Okay, but instead of this data class, let's say I will be creating object of simple class. Okay, simple class. Now these are the object of simple class. Let's say simple class 1, simple class 2. Two object I have created. Now I will be using the equal function again. Dot equals. See, equals I am calling. Now I will be giving the same value to both, and let me check what will print. In data class it was printing true. Okay, but see, now here it is printing false. And let's say instead of this one we can give this one also. So there are some differences between the data class and simple class. Okay, normal class. See, this is same thing. Okay, mainly we will be using this data class in our APIs. For example, some API we are calling and we want to store the data in the API. From the API we want to store the data. That time we will be using the data class in Android. Okay, so it is like some advantages are there. This type of function inside it is there already, but mainly like we'll be using for storing the data. Okay, actually this data class is data class fits with the Kotlin's Android structure. When we'll be developing Android app, then that time we'll be able to understand it. So it fits with the existing code. That's why we use data class.